Hello and welcome to Yellowstone Hall. Now this is a remarkable hall just outside the north part of Derby, and by now you all know that I live in Derby and I've lived here for well over 40 odd years. But I thought I'd bring you up to Yellowstone Hall today just to have a look at it, and also to introduce you to my next little character, Kymana. But I'm going to spin the camera around so you can have a look. Now behind me there's the hall, but I'm now going to show you the grounds. Here we go, let's have a spin round. These grounds are really spectacular, and it's like last week when I took you to Melbourne Hall, when I was introducing you to Yeshe. Again, I took you around the grounds so you can have a look, get a feel for the place where I come from. Isn't it beautiful, guys? And it's a lovely sunny morning. Anyway, let's go and you can see the house behind me there. But this is the video really to introduce you to Kymana. Now, Kymana is my Native American girl. She is from Yellowstone, which is in the Wyoming State, and she's telling you the story of the park. She has a friend. Now her friend is called Dyani, and Dyani is from the Cheyenne people, whereas Kymana herself is from the Shoshone People. And I've got there's a little story to tell you here. I was selling my books about a year or so ago, and an American lady walked past me and said, "You do not have an American flag on your stall." And I said to this American lady, "Well, I don't have an American character at the moment." And she said to me, "Well, you need to sort that." And I said, "Oh, really? Do I?" So I said to her, I was looking for a character where I could put in Yellowstone Park, because I wanted to talk about the park, Yellowstone Park. It's a fabulous place. But I also wanted to talk about a Native American tribe, because I've been fascinated for a very long time about the history of the Native Americans. And she said to me, "Oh, it's your lucky day." And I said, "Oh, really?" And she says, "Yes." She says, "Because I'm from the Shoshone People, and we come from Riverton, which is a little place just outside Yellowstone Park, and we are park rangers in the park." And I thought, wow. And her friend was from the Cheyenne people. So that is really how Kymana and Dyani came about. Yes, I put them in the park to talk all about Yellowstone Park, and that's why I come to a park here. And I have found it really exhilarating when I went to the Yellowstone Park. Oh, it's a beautiful place. It's stunning, the wildlife, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. But to put a character there, as I said, I put Kymana there, my little Native American girl. So she's talking to you a little bit about the Shoshone people, but I also gave her a little wolf pup. And the wolf pup is called Three Socks. Now, the reason why the wolf is called Three Socks is because it's got three white socks on its feet. And I originally was going to call it Two Socks, but then I remembered that the wolf in Dances with the Wolves was called Two Socks, so really copyright there. So I named the wolf Three Socks. And of course, Kymana and Dyani, they come across the wolf pup. And the wolf pup has got a wonky leg because it's got a deformed leg. And Mother Nature says that they should have left the pup because the pup was abandoned by its mother, and to let Mother Nature take its course, which of course they ignore. and they pick the cub up and they hide it from her father, because she knows, Kymana does, that her father would not be best pleased with breaking with Mother Nature's ways. So anyway, she does, but her father finds the pup, and as I said, he's not too happy about it, but he becomes too warm to the pup, and the pup really does become part of the family. So Kymana is going to take you to Yellowstone Park, to all the wildlife there, around the scenery, all over the place there. Her friend Dyani, the Cheyenne lady, takes you as well. But Kymana really wants to do something else, and she's breaking away with the customs of the Shoshone People. And she's fascinated with up there in the skies. And she tells her father, and he goes, "Oh, okay." And for her birthday present, he takes her to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. And it's there that she sees the rockets, all the space capsules, and she really becomes interested in space. And she wants to be an astronaut. That's what she wants to be. And her dream is to be on the space station, that you can see it on a very clear night, the International Space Station, on a very clear night, across the skyline as it just magically floats across. It's just a light. That's what she wants to do. And she can look down on Earth and look down on Yellowstone Park as she passes by. Great dream, isn't it? But, so, kids, you should have by now your 16 stickers on your warm-up. But next week, I'm going to take you to Oman. And it's here that we're going to meet Fadl. Now, Fadl is my very rich Arab boy. And it's the story of Fadl and Harold, how the two come together, because Fadl, as I said, is my very rich Arab guy, and Harold is my Down syndrome character from the UK. Anyway, so that's going to be the story for next week. But I'm just going to turn the camera around again, and you can have one more last look of Kedleston Hall. And isn't it a great day out here? Here we go. There's the house. There's the lake. And that's me, guys, saying, see you next week in Muscat, Oman. Bye for now. Have fun.